Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tune In Today. This program is brought to you by ComForCare and At Your Side, and we provide personal care for people throughout the United States and Canada. I'm Steve Toll, bringing you our program. I'm the music and dementia expert with ComForCare and At Your Side, and I'm here with our Tune In Today show, 1 p.m. Eastern, every weekday, every week for you. I really appreciate you joining us here on Facebook, and I want to also remind you that if you happen to miss any of our programs, they are posted on our ComForCare and At Your Side YouTube channel. They're all there under a playlist called Tune In Today, so you can listen to programs anytime you like. Well, I've got some songs picked out for today, and it's Monday. I can't believe it. It's August 16th, Monday, August 16th. Imagine that. Not too much time left in the summer, but it's still hot, at least where I am here in Durham, North Carolina. It's pretty hot, and it feels like summer, that's for sure. So speaking of summer, I'm going to start off with a great sing-along song. This one is called In the Good Old Summertime. Sing it along with me. In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime, walking down that shady lane with my lady mine, I'll take her hand, she'll take mine, that's a very good time. She'll be my girly whirly in the good old summertime. Sing it along with me. In the good old summertime, in the good old summertime, walking down that shady lane with my lady mine, I'll take her hand, she'll take mine, that's a very good time. She'll be my little lady in the good old summertime, in the good old summertime, in the good old summertime. Good old summertime. Oh, that's a lot of fun. I really like that song, and it just, brings up different things that we remember about the summer. Taking a nice stroll down a shady lane under a nice tree, and all the good times that we have when we think about summer and summer vacations. And I was thinking about a vacation that my family used to take. And we used to go and we used to visit. And when I was a kid, we would go to the site of the Erie Canal where they would have the old time mule barge, and you could actually have rides. Of course, the way when the first canal was first opened, that's how they transported the goods and people with mule barges. They'd have a tow path on each side of the canal, and a mule would pull the barge along. And there's a great song all about that called The Erie Canal. I was thinking about that song and how it brought up that memory of going to visit that site, and thinking about when a place like, when something like that was first constructed years ago, quite an amazing thing, and how the transportation of goods and people has changed so much since then. But this one's called The Erie Canal. I'm going to do this for you. I had a mule, her name is Sal, 15 miles on the Erie Canal. She's a good old worker and a good old pal, 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Hold some barges in our day, lumber, culling hay, and every inch of the way I go, all the need to Buffalo. Low bridge, everybody down, low bridge, 'cause you're coming to a town, and you gotta know your neighbors, gotta know your pals if you ever navigated on the Erie Canal. I had a mule, her name is Sal, 15 miles on the Erie Canal. She's a good old worker and a good old pal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Boats and barges in our day, filled with lumber, culling hay, and every inch of the way I know, from Albany to Buffalo. Low bridge, everybody down, low bridge, 'cause you're coming to a town. You gotta know your neighbors, gotta know your pals if you ever navigated on the Erie Canal. If you ever navigated on the Erie Canal. If you ever navigated on the Erie Canal. Oh yeah, that's a good old folk song. That tells a great story about the Erie Canal and how those mules would pull the barge along. 15 miles was the amount of miles that a mule could go before they had to replace it with a new mule. So it's a pretty interesting song, a little piece of history. And I always like thinking about the songs that way, that sort of remind us where we came from. Really great. Well, I want to remind you this program is brought to you by ComForCare and At Your Side. And we provide personal care for people throughout the United States and Canada. I'm Steve Toll, and I'm here with you with our program at 1 p.m. Eastern every weekday, every week. And I've got some songs today that I want to do. They're just great songs from the Great American Songbook, which of course is that wonderful collection of music from the 1930s and 40s primarily, from some of the great Broadway shows of the time. And there's so many great songs to choose from. And I'm going to do a great song by Cole Porter. This is one of my favorites. Beautiful love song called Night and Day. Night and day, you are the one, only you beneath the moon, under the sun, ever near to me or far. It's no matter, darling, where you are, I think of you, day and night, night and day. Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the morning traffic soon, the silence of my lonely room, I think of you, day and night, night and day. Under the high knee, it's no such a hungry yearning burning inside me, and this moment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you, day and night, night and day. Under the high knee, it's an Let me spend my life making love to you, day and night, night and day, day and night, night and day, day and night, night and day. Yeah, what a great song. Night and Day, I love that one. Of course, Cole Porter had so many great songs. He was quite an amazing songwriter. In those days, most of the songwriting was happening by songwriting teams, but there were a few songwriters that worked by themselves. Cole Porter was one who was just expert with the music and the lyrics. And I've always really appreciated so many of his songs. I'm going to do another Cole Porter song for you now. This one is probably most known by the recording of Frank Sinatra, and it's called I Get a Kick Out of You. I get no kick from champagne. Doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some get a kick from cocaine. I know that if I took even one sniff, that would bore me terrifically too. That I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's plain to see you obviously don't adore me. I get a kick from a plane flying so high with some gal in the sky. It's my idea of nothing to do. Yeah, I get a kick. I get a kick. Yes, I get a kick. It ain't a joke. Yes, I get a kick out of you. I get a kick out of you. I get a kick out of you. Oh yeah, I get a kick out of you. Great song, another great one by Cole Porter. And I really love the beat of that. You know, that swing beat just keeps you going and makes your feet tap and probably even motivates you to get up and dance. And, you know, dancing was one of the things that people would do. Live music was very popular in the days when these songs were written. And the big bands would tour around the country and they'd go to all the dance halls. People would go out and dance to the live music. That was a very popular thing that people did. You probably remember, maybe you did it yourself. And I know when I was growing up, going out to the clubs and dancing was the disco era in the 1970s. It was a little bit different, although there were bands, but it wasn't the big bands of back in the day of the 1930s and 40s. It's amazing how all of these different trends have changed over the years and how the music has changed, but people still love to go out and listen to live music and dance. And that's never going to change. I think that's always something that people will always love to do. because the reality is music makes us feel good. It brings us together. It connects us on so many levels. And it's just great fun. And singing is great fun. Playing music is great fun. And that's why we're here. Our program is all about having fun and connecting with you with music. And I really appreciate you joining me today. And I would love you to like us on Facebook and share this with your friends and family so that everyone can enjoy in the music. And I'd love to hear from you. So your comments, your requests are always welcome. In fact, I'm going to do a request from a listener in a couple of next song. And so I'd love you to let us know what you'd like to hear or anything you'd like to tell us about music. Also want to remind you that if you miss our live program at 1 p.m. Eastern, we are all these programs are posted on the ComForCare and At Your Side YouTube channel under the playlist Tune In Today, so you can listen at any time. And you can easily share those programs as well. Well, I'm going to do this song next. This is one that was requested. It's also one of my favorites, and it's called I've Got a Crush on You. I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the day and night time. Hear me sigh. The world must pardon my notion that I could fall with such emotion. Could you coo? Could you care for a lovely cottage we could share? The world must pardon my mush, 'cause I have got a little crush, my baby, on you. Got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the damn night time. Hear me sigh. The world must pardon my notion that I could fall with such emotion. Could you coo? You care for a lovely cottage we could share? The world must pardon my mush, 'cause I have got a crush. Yes, I have got a crush. Oh, I have got a little crush, my baby, on my baby, on you, baby, on you. Got a crush on you, sweetie pie. What a great song that is. So much fun. Well, since we did that request, and that request came from Sarah, and Sarah lives out in San Francisco, and she remembers that song because I think she went to a Broadway show. She's originally from New York, she told me, and she would go to the Broadway shows, and she loved that song. And so there for you, Sarah, we did that for you. And we got another request today too, and this is from someone who lives down in Alabama. And a fellow by the name of Sam, and Sam loves this song. It's called Stars Fell on Alabama. We're going to do this one for him. Sam, here it is, your song, Stars Fell on Alabama. Thanks for your request. We had a little drama. We kissed in a fiddle white. Our stars fell on Alabama last night. Alabama. Your arms wrapped around me tight, and the stars fell on Alabama last night. I never dreamed in my imagination a situation so heavenly, a fairyland where no one else could enter, and in the center, just you and me, dear. My heart beats like a hammer. Your arms wrapped around me tight, and stars fell on Alabama last night. And stars fell on Alabama last night. My heart beats like a hammer. Your arms wrapped around me tight, and stars fell on Alabama last night. I never dreamed in my imagination a situation so heavenly, a fairyland where no one else could enter, and in the center, just you and me, dear. My heart beats like a hammer. Your arms wrapped around me tight, and stars fell on Alabama last night. Stars fell on Alabama last night. Oh, what a pretty song, Stars Fell on Alabama. Thanks, Sam, for that request. I always love doing that one. It's a real fun song and a beautiful song. And also, brings up the whole thing about the night sky, looking up at the beautiful sky and seeing the stars. And that's such a beautiful thing to do. I remember when I was a kid in the Boy Scouts, one of the first, learning all about the constellations was always so much fun. And the summer camp we'd go to, this was in Pennsylvania, go to a place called Treasure Island. The Delaware River was this island, and they had the Boy Scout camp there. And one of the things that we would do, we'd go out to the parade grounds. There was a big open field, and everybody would just lie down and look up at the night sky and point out the constellations. I remember just loving that so much as a kid, and learning all about the various constellations. So much fun. And, I always had a real love of that time, astronomy, and I wanted to get a telescope, and I did. And, looking up at the sky and fascinated by all of the planets and the sun and the moon. It's just so fascinating and really gets your curiosity going. And, there's so many songs written about the stars, written about the moon. I'm going to do one of my favorites about the moon, made famous by Frank Sinatra, Fly Me to the Moon. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my a song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my life with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. I love you. I love you. Ah, what a great song, Fly Me to the Moon. Love that one. Well, I've got time for one more song for you today. And it's been a pleasure being with you today. Thanks for joining me. I love doing this show for you, and I love all of you out there, and I appreciate you spending time with me with music. And I'm going to end with a great song called What a Wonderful World. And I'll be back again tomorrow. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. All the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on the faces of the people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining me today. This program is brought to you by ComForCare and At Your Side, and we provide personal care for people throughout the United States and Canada. And I'm Steve Toll here with our Tune In Today program, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Thanks again for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks.